Sorry about that. Had to take care of something real quick. I literally could have just gotten up and done it, but I thought it was going to be like an actual chat with someone, and it wasn't. Oops. Oh well. Let's try this again. You know, I feel a little stupid about myself right now, but at the same time, oh well. This was a huge mistake. I am seriously starting to question why I'm doing this. No one's gonna join to this, are they? Oh, why am I doing this? I should literally just stop and do this on my own time. I like streaming and all, but when I had to cut it off like that. Not only do I feel unprofessional, and even though professionalism isn't really a thing with my channel, it's just kind of sucks to have to cut the stream off like that for no particular reason. Alright, let's just get the clips. If I have to cut this stream off again, I'm not turning it back on. Or if, I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes or whatever. If no one shows up, then I'm gonna cut it off. It's only this way, like right here or there. Why aren't you working? Makes this room so much darker in here. This was the best thing I could possibly do. I love doing this. Someone please lighten my day. I'm not having fun right now. Someone's in the chat. I see you. Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah. Yeah, CB to VB. And there's E-Dog. Hey, guys. I'm so glad you guys came, because had you not come for another 9 minutes or whatever, like 8 minutes, I don't know, I probably would have ended it and not done it again. Do I believe in boneless pizza? No, I don't. It's dumb, and I hate it, and I wish it would die. Why did I need another one? Well, if you were here at the beginning, I'm just kidding. Well, my mom came in and said that she needed to talk to me, and turns out she was just looking for something. Had I known that to start, I wouldn't have ended it. I thought it was going to be like an actual conversation that would have gone on for about a couple hours. Oh boy, okay. My music choices for this one for these trailers will both probably make my day better. Who do I prefer? Neither of them. I like both of them rather equally. I'm really rooting for TJ because I think he wins. I'm gonna sound like a cheater here, but if Balrog does win, and they convince me that he does win, if Balrog wins this fight, and then they convince me that yes, he would actually win against TJ Combo, I'm gonna say I'm switching over to Team Balrog then. It's kind of like what I did with Guile versus Paul, the DBX. I didn't really have a preference over either character. I was just rooting for Guile when I recorded the reaction video because I think he would win. Because I thought he would win. And then some people were saying, I saw people saying, no, Paul actually wins. I was like, and I looked into Paul for a few minutes. I was like, oh, well, okay then. So I switched over to Team Paul. Balrog survived an explosion? Yes, he did actually. He and Birdie, it was in the comics or whatever, he and Birdie, like the absolute grunt of Street Fighter, they both survived an explosion that was calced on Naruto forms. Oh, it was in the games? Oh, I don't remember anything in the games, but there was a feat in the comics where he and Birdie survived an explosion that was calced on the Naruto forms to be around multi-city block level. So, yeah, there's that. How do you feel that DB used 2 KI characters in a short amount of time? Well, I mean, it's better than freaking not using them in the span of a whole season. Season 3 had no Killer Instinct characters. I like Killer Instinct, so I don't really care. It's better than using 2 Marvel characters in a row. Oh wait, they did that. Yeah, you know, Chris, links won't work in live stream chats. You're gonna have to like send it to me on Discord or whatever. Oh gosh, my eyes hurt. I don't know why my eyes hurt so much, but they do. There's that link. Okay. Well, I'll be sure to look at it at some point. Actually, when this is done downloading, oh gosh. I'll look at it now. Why do my eyes hurt so much? Maybe it's because this thing's too bright. I want to turn it down. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. The part of me wanted to do this, like all of me wanted to do this earlier today, but I was lazy, and then when I actually had an opportunity, I had jobs to do. And now it's like 9:10. Now it's 9:10. Looking at my clock, and I have like no drive to do this whatsoever. But I'm gonna press forward. I'm gonna keep doing this. So I really apologize if I sound like I have like zero emotion to speak of whatsoever. I don't. I have a few, but Diddy Kong was in DBUshi fight. Don't know. Don't really care. I don't really care that much for Diddy Kong. I like him. He's okay. But I don't know. I just never really got the appeal to Diddy. Like bacon? Who doesn't like bacon? Who? That is such a dumb question. Do you like bacon? Who doesn't like bacon? Weirdest story in your life? I don't know. I know you're against Undertale characters in Death Battle. What would you do if it was announced that an Undertale character was in the next episode? What I would do, okay? You really want to know what I would do? You really want to know what I would do? Alright, real talk. I would grab this chair right here. Like, I would take... see this chair right here? You see it? You know, it's really good chair, right? I would grab it, lift it up, and huck it across the room, and then probably go to wherever it lands and beat the crap out of it. Okay, Undertale characters. don't deserve to be in death battle. They're horrible. They have one of the worst fan bases ever. It's literally like the trifecta of why a series shouldn't be represented. It's too new. It's immeasurable. It has a toxic fan base. It's really unclear what the characters can do, and it's also terrible. And cue the rage. It's really why it's the exact reason why I am not looking forward to Bill Cipher versus Sans, the 1 minute melee. Because Undertale. Yeah, that'd be sick. Would it be the same for Steven Universe or Gravity Falls? No, I would just maybe for Steven Universe. But there's actually a Gravity Falls death battle but I wouldn't mind seeing. But Steven Universe is almost the same thing as almost the exact same problems as Undertale. Gravity Falls, while it does have problems with being in death battle, some characters. What is that idea? It's actually something that Chris brought up. I don't know why I'm holding a mechanical pencil. It's Bill Cipher versus Discord. I hate Gravity Falls, and I hate My Little Pony, but that is a matchup I would legitimately like to see. I'm gonna set it like this from now on. Alright, let's just go get the music. My desk is just a complete mess. I mean, it's a stomp in Bill Cipher's favor, but I think it'd be cool seeing Reality Warpers get in death battle. It's kind of the reason I want to see Mickey Mouse versus Bugs Bunny, because it's pretty much Bill Cipher versus Discord, but fair and has even more ridiculous crap to do with, and they're not terrible characters, so I wouldn't say he needs to be in death battle, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did get in. Alright, if you know my history with Killer Instinct soundtracks, you should know that one of these trailers will have TJ Combo's theme from Killer Instinct 2013, I'm Back to Rise. Because, I can't pass up that opportunity. When's Suze versus Snorlax happening? Probably never. What's the fight I want to see that others don't? Or vice versa. Okay, one that I want to see that others don't is Sephiroth versus Virgil. I just sure, the connections aren't completely there, and it's a complete and total stomp in Sephiroth's favor. but I think it would be a cool fight to see. And with the research team on board, they'll probably have there probably won't be any healing factor or no limit fallacies thrown into play, so Virgil will probably lose. I am okay with either or. I like Virgil winning it's like I said before, probably not on camera, but I said that Virgil winning would be the preferred result, but Sephiroth winning would be the accurate result. As for what's a matchup that others want to see that I don't know why this is there's actually two. I mean there are two others that are completely obvious to them, but because of that I'm not going to say them, like Frieza versus Mewtwo or Hulk versus Broly. Those are obvious, so I'm not going to say those. But two that really come to mind are Naruto versus Luffy, definitely. And I would also say Indiana Jones versus Han Solo. I see that one suggested a ton, and I have no clue why. I don't want to see that one. Yes, Frieza versus Mewtwo is stupid. Why is it requested? Same with Hulk versus Broly. Naruto versus Luffy is requested a lot too. I don't know why. It's literally just Pirates versus Ninjas, a meme from freaking the internet Stone Age. What's weird is what's worse is what sucks about it is that pretty much all of Luffy's fights, he probably loses pretty badly, except Natsu. Chris, you're so lucky I can't kick you right now. That's my most wanted right there. And I guess that's karma for talking crap about your freaking Steven Universe and Undertale thing. I wouldn't say Hulk vs. Broly is that fair. Especially if you look at what would Death Battle do. Broly's I have infinite power thing is a mistranslation, so they wouldn't allow it. Which means that out of there's a group that's been circling around the internet called the Rage 5. You know, Hulk, Doomsday, Asura, Broly, and Atrocitus. Broly is the only one of those 5 that does not have supposed infinite power. Therefore, he'd lose to all of them. And I'm okay with exactly what I just said. As for your comment there, Chris, about how Crash and Spyro don't have that much in common, I'll have you know that they have done a lot of matchups where the characters don't really have a lot in common, but they made to be a really awesome fight, and the rivalry was just too big. Ryu versus Scorpion, Mario versus Sonic, Luigi versus Tails. There are Goku versus Superman. They've done those kind of matchups before, so I see no problem with them doing it now. Plus, Crash versus Spyro is literally almost the exact same as Mario versus Sonic. Just not quite as big. I guess the only thing that holds Crash versus Spyro back as being like the best, like the perfect 10 out of 10 matchup is that no matter what you do, it's so unfair. The way I see it, if it's Crash, because with Crash, like every Crash is just one Crash. Every single version of Crash is the exact same Crash. Crash, if it's Crash versus classic Spyro or Skylander Spyro, he wins really freaking easily. If it's Crash versus Legend of Spyro, which I see no way of them doing that whatsoever. I see no. I do not see them including Legend of Spyro in any way, shape, and form. It's too different. But if they did, for some reason, Spyro would win easily. There's your. There's that. The problem with I'm Back to Rise is that it is so freaking long. Yeah, Pikachu versus Jabanian. I don't want Yokai Watch. It's probably gonna happen. Oh my gosh. I think you can also tell patience is not my... I keep adding it in when I don't want to. Hang on. No, don't do that. Why did I do that? Oh, we're good. Ow. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just concentrating. I just realized I don't have any old school footage for Balrog, but I have some for combo. Let's change that. I literally spent the last 10 minutes or whatever being absolutely silent. I apologize. There's nothing for me to talk about. Also, I'm going to say this right now, I'm not going to include any clips from Street Fighter X Tekken. Because I don't want to. I'm just kidding. It's because it's a non-canon crossover game. and it was doing horrible, and it was, I don't know, it's not really relevant. That, and I would have to back it up with cool crossover footage for combo, and I don't see how that's gonna happen without using Mugen, and I have no drive to use Mugen at all. Yeah, I saw that it was on DeviantArt or whatever. It was okay, I guess. I like how you two are the only ones here. Alright, this won't take long. I'm working on Richard's trailer right now. Once I get that done, then I'll move over to mine, but I'm going to be uploading Richard's first. I'm going to put it on unlisted so you guys won't see it until Richard puts it on his channel. But so if you see this this trailer I'm working on right now is going to be on Richard's channel. So if you see that on there, let him know that this stream sent you or whatever. I don't know. Favorite fruit snack? I don't know. The people on Discord probably aren't interested because it's just me and I've been sitting here. Favorite and least favorite movie? I think I answered this on the last stream. I think. Oh, something else. Never mind. Favorite movie is Transformers: Dark of the Moon by far. And then my least favorite movie is Frozen by far. I've basically accidentally devoted my life to, if there's an opportunity to hate on Frozen, I'm probably gonna take it. Because Frozen is terrible, okay? Why Frozen? Because Frozen's awful. Right? It is the worst movie I've ever seen, and I say this having just seen the Emoji Movie. Just to give you an idea of how bad Frozen is. Do I hate Moana? I hate all the songs of Moana, but when the characters aren't singing, it's decent. Favorite and most hated Sony characters? I don't know. I don't really care for Parappa the Rapper. It's kind of annoying in my opinion. But I definitely like Ratchet and Clank. Oh, Sonic? Oh. You forgot the C. That's what screwed me over. Favorite most hated Sonic character? Favorite Sonic. Most hated is Amy. Ding. There you go. That one's much easier to decide. Oops, I clicked the link and you need to do that. Favorite least favorite Mario character? Favorite is Bowser. Least favorite. Okay, if I'm gonna be totally honest, there are actually really only three Mario characters I can't stand, and they are Peach, Daisy, and Toad. And they kind of interchange whether I hate them, which one I hate the most. So there's your answer. I think you have that mixed up. Z-Dog. Nope. Nope. Thoughts on My Gyro Macadamia? That's hilarious. I assume you mean My Hero Academia. Professionalism. It's not my strong point. There. Don't even care. Actually, this is probably better now that I think about it. We need Dudley in a death battle that's not against Little Mac. Little Mac is so hard to find an opponent for. Something's clearly going on in the family room. Anyway, since I think you want to know my thoughts on My Hero Academia and not My Gyro Macadamia, I can't get over that. That's great. Don't really care. I haven't seen it. Little Mac gets in death battle fight Ippo. I think he's gonna fight Rocky. I truly believe he's gonna fight Rocky, which is probably like Little Mac's most unfair battle that he has, but it's also his most requested and his most thematic. I'm pretty confident in Little Mac versus Rocky. Look, as long as he doesn't fight Balrog or Dudley or Combo or Steve Fox from Tekken or something, I don't know. And I seriously hate the idea of Little Mac versus Hitmonchan. You guys can hear that, right? Top 5 favorite versus shows? I've been asked this like 3 times. So I'm gonna have to run this down again. Okay. Number 5, minute matchups. Number 4, superpower beatdown. Number 3, DBX. Number 2, 1 minute melee. And number 1, death battle. There you go. Although DBX is starting to improve and 1 minute melee is starting to drop, I can honestly see DBX taking the 2nd place title instead. I just hope that the next battle, the next DBX is really freaking good because it involves one of my favorite characters in that character's respective series. So... what's weird is that even now, like, we don't even know who's animating it. When Iron Fist was announced, when the first version of, what was it, Zero vs. Strider, I think? When that, uh-oh. Ran out of space. Hang on, I have a solution to this. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I've actually completely forgot when it was. Oh, okay. When Iron Fist was announced, someone on a Discord server said that Kid was animating Iron Fist versus blank. Then it was announced to be Akuma. Same thing with Zero Strider and. Yeah. We have inside knowledge. Why do we have inside knowledge? I like having inside knowledge, but still. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I did. Thoughts on universes? It's cool. Yeah, like there's not really a lot, like when I'm discussing it with friends or whatever, there's not really a whole lot to say when they don't have animations to show off or whatever. It's kind of like my show. I don't know. Like, it's a cool series. It's been doing pretty good. And I agree with most of their. I agree with most of Leopold the Brave's verdicts. Not all of them, but most of them. Leave in the chat, who should Dudley fight in a death battle? And don't say Little Mac, alright? Have you ever cursed? Only on accident. Or when I didn't know any better. But on purpose, when I know now, no. And because for one, I'm not allowed to, because I'm, that's not important. Some people aren't allowed to curse, alright? Get over it. But even then, like, I don't really like people cursing. Like, it's not really, like, my style. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Back to editing. Dudley versus whoever the boxer from Tekken is. That would be Steve Fox. You guys ever wanted to see Balrog beat the tar out of Guile? or TJ beat the tar out of Arya. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry. Who do you want Guile to face on DB or Captain America? How about both of them fight each other? Cap does deserve better though after that awful death battle. Jax, if Cap doesn't return, I would like to see him fight like Jax, Guile. Well, that kind of spoils it. And then I want Guile to fight Jax. That's assuming he doesn't return. That's assuming that if he doesn't fight a returning Captain America. You always hated Bats versus Cap? I haven't always hated it, but at the same time, I've never really liked it. It's just kind of one of those, like, you never really liked it at first, and then you watch it again, and you're like, oh gosh. Also, that episode kind of opened my eyes to, I guess, I don't know if this is really more of a positive or a negative, because before that episode came out, I was kind of like in the bandwagon of Death Battle is always right and they never get anything wrong. Um, but when that episode came out, oh my gosh, was I so freaking mad. Favorite Mario game? Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I'm part of the tiny group of people that wants Super Mario Galaxy 3 to be a thing. Alright, that's one trailer down. Well, it took me an hour. Why do you prefer Wario vs. Shadow over Wario vs. Knuckles? Because when you really think about it, Wario vs. Shadow is more comparable to Wario than Knuckles is. Knuckles' Mario counterpart has always been Donkey Kong. There's going to be a video coming up that I'm going to be working on that kind of explains why Wario vs. That'll kind of be self-explanatory as to why Wario vs. Shadow is a better matchup. Alright. While that's exporting and then uploading. Once that's done, I'm gonna do a few quick little changes. We'll let Richard know that I've finished. And then I'll work on mine, and then I'll put it up, and then that's whenever the stream will be over. Mine's gonna be way shorter, so won't take me as long. And like I said, I'm literally just gonna be using the same footage. Probably not the exact same footage, but alright, well while that's been going on, hey, you guys want to do a quick little Q&A? Did I play Shovel Knight yet? I can answer that with a big fat no. Have you played Tekken? No. What am I doing? I'm trying to keep myself from being bored. I have a headache. Oh gosh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water. There was something on my flight. I want to watch the archive version. I'm going to see just what was happening during that time, because I can't edit out. Did I miss questions? I missed a ton of questions. Favorite Donkey Kong Country game? I don't play Donkey Kong Country. There's your answer. Thoughts on the Bubsy reboot? Don't care. Favorite E3 game? I haven't been keeping up. Least favorite Mario game? Super Mario 3D World. You play Sonic Boom as a lyric? No. What am I doing? I also don't want to. Rise Lyric is awful. I can't wait for this stream to be over, no offense, but I really want to get some rest now. Are you okay? Aside from the headache and the lack of emotion and being completely tired, despite all of that, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's like a tiny little headache. Like, it'll probably go away in the morning. It's like 12. It's like not 12. It's like almost quarter after 10. So normally I should be in bed, but I'm doing this now. favorite content everyone's ever done. Top 10 worst boss battles by Maverick Hunter 075. He probably took it down. I don't know. What would you do if Amy got her own game? I would ignore it and not play it unless it actually proves that Amy can be a pretty decent character. And even then, I probably still wouldn't play it. Alright, the Richards trailer is uploading to YouTube right now. It's going to be on Unlisted, so you're not going to see it. But I'm going to do like I said, I'm going to do a few quick changes. Then I'm going to let Richard know that it's up. Been ready for him to put on his channel. And then I'm going to work on mine, which is going to be like half a minute shorter. That's the thing, with the exception of 18 versus Captain Marvel. A lot of the trailers I've done for him were way longer. Favorite cheese? American, because originality, what's that? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I sound drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm trying to keep myself from being bored. Also, you might have noticed the change in the lighting. The sun was like over here or whatever. Now it's like on the other side of the horizon line. It is completely dark out. Probably didn't notice it because of that, but now we play the patience game. What am I doing? I'm seriously questioning myself now. Hey, there it is. Okay. What would you do if Silver got his own game? I'd buy it and play it all the time because I really freaking love Silver. Yeah. Silver's just one of those characters where he gets so much hate and he doesn't deserve it. It's all because his first appearance was in Sonic 06, and Sonic 06 is a terrible game. Therefore, Silver is a terrible character. Then explain why Methless is getting so much love. DB did Mewtwo versus Silver instead of Mewtwo versus Shadow. I was actually expecting Mewtwo versus Silver, so I wouldn't have minded it as much. Although, quick thinking right now. No, quick thinking, and by quick thinking I mean knowledge. Mewtwo would have absolutely crap stomped. Because at least with Mewtwo versus Shadow, even though Mewtwo did still win, and I still think he would win, fight me, Sonic fans. Fight me. Anyways, I'm a Sonic fan too, so I'd probably be fighting myself. Ow. Nope. Better be careful not to knock stuff down by hitting the leg of the desk. Yeah. There's at least a decent at least the power gap between the two is really freaking close. Whereas Mewtwo and Silver, it's not. Um, Alright, time to give Richard the good news. Silver River comes to DB, who would you want him to fight? I'll say this right now, definitely not Trunks. Remember that question earlier about, is there a fight that everyone wants to see that you don't? That's another one of them, Trunks versus Silver. Honestly, like, even if I did like that matchup, the women in Melee and the DBX were, like, satisfactory enough, in my opinion. If you want Trunks versus Silver, go see that, because it's pretty much exactly how both of them are pretty much show, even though they're no researched, they it's pretty much exactly how the fight would go. So personally, I'd like to see him fight. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing him fight. I don't know. Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I don't know. That's an idea I've had floating around my head for a while. Alright, now that that's done, it's my turn. Going back to editing. Yay. I'm just kidding, I like editing. Some on my arm. I'm trying to get it off. Do you enjoy baked potatoes? I mean, sure. Do you like Mexican food? It's meh. Now watch how Richard puts up his trailer while I'm still streaming. It's 100% possible. All-time favorite YouTuber. Uh, okay, I'm gonna make it a challenge and not say Screw Attack or Hyun's Dojo or anyone from Nerdbender. Probably Vanos Gaming. Although if you asked me this when I was... Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Vanos Gaming. There you go. I just dragged this thing across my bed and I didn't even mean to do it. I hope it didn't break. What's a death metal you think could have been done better? Oh, there's a plethora of ones. Pretty much all the ones I don't like. And even the ones that I was like asking for so long, that were not terrible, but not really that good, like Sub-Zero vs. Glacius. Like that's been one of my most wanted fights for a long time, and to have it end up the way it did was not really... I didn't like it as much. That one's pretty much a case of it's not bad, but it's not good. If Iron Man nor Lex Luthor hadn't fought each other, who would you have wanted them to fight? Each other. That's the one I was pushing for a while. But if not each other, Iron Man vs. Batman because and because screw you, Dylan. I'm just kidding. No, in all seriousness, I don't know who I would have had Iron Man fight. I heard Cyborg suggested, and I don't know why. I've heard Urza requested, and whatever. Urza was fighting Zoro from the start. I've heard Mega Man suggested, and I was like, nah, screw that. Mega Man vs. Astro Boy, let's go. That's gonna be great, right? Anyways. Lex. Really, the only other suggestion for Lex, and I hate to point this out, is it's Doctor Doom. That's literally like the only other suggestion for Lex that wasn't Iron Man. Jeez, they have the TV turned up to the highest volume. My parents are watching Game of Thrones. This one won't take long. Ooh, who should go and fight? Saitama. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Nah, if not Saitama, then three-way Royale, the Krillin, Tien, Yamcha. There you go. I will now walk away in victory. And now I walk back for some editing purposes. I have a headache. I am tired. It is 10:30 and I have another trailer to edit. And here I am making jokes. I feel accomplished with myself. If Shantae was ever in DB, who should she fight? You know what? I'm going to say it because I don't give a flying crap if it's a returning comparator. I don't know what I was going to say. Shovel Knight. That's who Shantae should fight. Shovel Knight was completely wasted against Scrooge. I'm going to be down here for a while. And by while, I mean I'm getting up now. I probably picked the wrong time to do the stream, didn't I? Fireman returns to DBX sushi fight. Mega Man. I don't know. I don't really consider much returning combatants for DBX, but then Sasuke was a thing. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. Okay, go. Chew. Thoughts on the Fine Bros? My thoughts are that I have no idea who they are, and I've completely lost emotion and loudness. Have you heard of Brandon Gaming VA? Yes, I have. Pretty cool dude. Works on Battle Royale a little bit. Does these cool trailers. He does All-Star Showdown, a show that I'm not particularly fond of. That's not important though, so forget I ever said that, I guess. Do you know Bruce Star? Yes, I do, and I'm subscribed to him. Least favorite Transformer. I don't know. Probably Arachnid from Prime. This is like one of my worst streams. When I have nothing to talk about. When I have a trailer to edit at almost 11 o'clock. It's like the worst time to do this ever. Dude, yesterday we had like the best stream ever. That was a lot of fun. Wolverine and Deadpool. Wolverine in terms of quality, Deadpool in a fight. Okay, you know what? I was hoping to do this. I was hoping to keep this stream up before until after I had already finished the trailer, but I have like no drive to keep this stream going. I'm extremely tired. I'll finish this up. This will be posted sometime before midnight, but I'm calling the stream here. I'm just gonna finish this up and then Yeah, but the stream is over. So thank you all for coming. I hope you had an amazing time. I kinda didn't, but it's nice to hang out with people, I guess, while I'm doing stuff. I don't know how to end this off. This is one of the worst streams I've ever done. At least this was a successful one though. So, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.